There we go. Sounds like Roselyn. Oh, Roselyn, I like your background.
Yes, thank you. My kids. Wait, do you hear me fine?
Yeah, those are nice looking kids. Those are some beautiful children.
Thank you. And we're just waiting for Poppy.
Where's Miss Poppy?
Poppy.
Does everyone have a cocktail for our happy hour? Are there libations?
You saw I had a whole bar behind me.
Well, thank you. Can we have some tequila? Just pass it through.
Are you drinking anything? What's your? I have something called water.
Right.
I'll switch to after.
Margaritas have been my drink of choice.
I have coffee
right now.
We're a really fun happy hour group.
No, I'm gonna get some. I just slur already when I'm sober. It's a thing I do. So I need.
Yeah. So the minute this ends, Sam and I will actually drink.
Yes. I'm trying to be very professional here.
I'm gonna think I'm an alcoholic with all this drink.
Yeah, did you tilt the camera? Did you tilt the camera? You were like, no, move the booze. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
We'll see.
So as everyone, I hope everyone in the chat thread has a drink. Poppy is dealing with some technical issues, so we'll get started. Poppy is actually the connector in this group. I think there's always a connector, and she worked with LaLa, she worked with Roselyn, and now she's worked with us. But one thing you all have in common is that you're all moms during quarantine or during isolation. So Poppy's show right now that she's doing on IGTV is called Reasons Mommy Drinks.
Yes.
So I actually wanted to kick it off with that. So Sam, I'm actually going to kick it to you first while we're waiting for Poppy. Give me 3
An uncomfortable question. We thought I would break the ice with the worst answer.
Wow, did you guys hear that echo?
Oh, did it echo?
It echoed. It's okay.
I sound perfect to myself, no?
We all do.
And our original connector race was Stacey Kramer, who brought us Poppy.
Yeah.
Long-term collaborator, writer, and friend of She Media. And she brought us this gloriousness, this beautifully designed panel all the time.
Yeah, I'm just checking on Poppy. Let's see.
Okay, so what do I drink?
3 reasons that a mommy drinks in your
I
case.
start with coffee. I drink coffee to wake up and propel my perimenopausal person out of the dimness, the darkness. And then I drink I hand over to the alcoholic beverage because I need to switch gears, which is not the best way to do it. I should do that probably through meditation. And also because when I drink just the right amount of wine, I like my kids better and I like my husband better. So that's why mommy drinks.
Okay, Roselyn, over to you. 3 reasons mommy drinks now.
You know what? I don't want to be the party pooper here, but and Poppy knows me since for 16 years. I don't drink. This is a show. Just I don't even know what's here. That stuff, whatever the heck you call it. I don't drink, but I'm gonna do something, and everybody makes fun of me. Nobody understands why I don't. I don't like the taste. I guess I have issues, family bullshit. You know what I mean? With alcohol issues that I just don't do it. I keep telling my husband now that I'm married, 2 kids. You know what I mean? Life is stressful, and I often tell him I need to find something, usually something sweet, like a sweet wine that I can start because I feel like I need to. I'm tired of the Advil PM, Tylenol PM, Xanax. Yeah. It's like I need.
Yeah, and then sparkling cider is so sweet and not enjoyable, I found.
But to me, if I'm gonna drink something, it has to be super extra sweet. Otherwise, I cannot swallow it. So I'm not a drinker, but I might start drinking because of this freaking COVID. And Poppy laughs at me all the time.
Cheers.
I can't even work a freaking computer.
No, you told me your husband is the Microsoft guy.
I tried to do it alone.
Oh no, Eric.
No. Listen, let me catch you up on what you missed. We were talking about reasons mommy drinks, and Roselyn
this would be one of them. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Hello.
Hey, BlogHer. It's Poppy. Poppy, I was saying that you and Stacey are the connectors of this group. But we were playing 3 Reasons Mommy Drinks. And LaLa, do you want to go next, or Poppy, would you like to?
No, go LaLa. I have to drink. Every time you say one, La, I'll drink.
Well, the truth is, like Roselyn said, I've never been a big drinker. So what I figured works for me is now I take shots because it's just quick, easy, and you get to the point. I don't really have to taste the alcohol. I'm like, I become a master of shots. Now, my favorite shot, Roz, you might want to try this, is a lemon drop shot because it is super sweet and sugary, but it still gives you that little buzz that you need to deal with everyday life. And I think
how many do you do?
I probably 4 would put you in a good place.
4? Oh my God.
4 would put you in a good place.
Or if you're me, 1 would. One is fine.
But 4 you're rocking with the big dogs. When you get to 4, you're okay. But I would say, like, Reasons Mommy Drink, I think just to escape a little bit of reality right now. And I think we all kind of need that, just an escape from everything that's going on. It's just such uncertain times, and when we don't have the answers, I just feel like, for me, my anxiety goes up because I like to know what's happening and what's going on. So by having a drink, it kind of just calms me down a little bit. And I'm not all my friends, shout out to my mom's on here, Shayla's on here, all my friends know I'm not a drinker, but this shot thing, I'm getting really good.
Wait, you know what I like about this? You're like, I am not a drinker. I just do shots.
What's the name again, LaLa?
It's a smaller drink.
What's the name of it, La?
Lemon what?
Drop shots are really good. Or if you really want to go to like a whole nother planet, then you're going to get into the Patron shots. But I don't advise that to start with. I say you start with lemon drops and then you ease your way to the Patron side.
I'm trying some lemon drop tonight, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God. We'll do virtual lemon drops. I thought I was going to go straight for the tequila after my... this is why my children are uneducated, because I can't work a computer. I've given up on homeschooling altogether. I give up. And I've given up on my hair apparently as well.
No, you look great. You look awesome. Everyone looks really great right now. We're doing the best we can.
Yeah.
All right, guys, what is one thing? Wait, Poppy, you have to give us your 3 short reasons why mommy drinks, because I have a would you rather game we got to get to.
All right, 3 short reasons. Homeschooling. My 7-year-old is obsessed with Carol Baskin and possibly a serial killer who's going to feed her husband to a tiger. And my 5-year-old is really into the It franchise and loves Pennywise the Clown.
Wow.
Wow. That's serious and sociopathic stuff.
Yeah. You should do the Patron shot. Definitely.
Right, exactly.
It's just tequila.
That's impressive. That's like next level. Kind of Pennywise.
All right, so we're gonna play a little would you rather, but would you guys like to first tell me, what have you learned about yourself? Oh my God, she has it already. What have you learned about yourself in quarantine? And like, what do you want to take from quarantine and continue after? Roselyn, you're like, please don't ask.
Like, let me think about this one. What have I learned? That I'm a terrible nurse. My husband had back surgery while quarantine is going on.
Whoa.
And I thought I was going to be a wonderful, loving, supportive, awesome wife. And I was like, dude, I gotta take care of my husband. I can take care of my kids. It was very sad. It was very sad. No, what else? Listen, this whole thing, it's been disturbing, and it's like a bad movie, but at the same time, it's been glorious because to spend so much time with the family and the kids. I don't remember. I have an 8-year-old and a 2-year-old spending so much time with my kids because we're always working. We're working mamas. And to be able to be forced to stay home and see them grow and spend time together and see them adoring each other and fighting with each other and working it out, like right in front of my eyes, it was like, this is really refreshing to me. So it's been a horrible but a blessing at the same time.
Yeah. Poppy, how about you? Like, what have you learned about yourself in quarantine besides you're bad at Zoom?
I love to drink in the daytime. Oh. I'm a day drinker. I've always been on vacation, but like now I am. And actually, this show, which we've been working on, has really started to take on a life of its own. And hopefully the 3 of us will be acting in it very soon, coming to a TV screen near you. But it really has all of this has happened because we were at home and actually would not have come about. So I want to keep that momentum going. Roselyn, you said you've been writing. LaLa, you've been doing so much. I mean, it's like, I feel like we've really been building our businesses while we're locked in our houses. And that's kind of empowering for me as mothers and women. And I want to keep that like momentum. I don't get as distracted because I can't go out and I can't do anything. And the alcohol does remove my anxiety, like LaLa said. So I'm very productive.
Okay. So you guys, like, the creativity is one thing that has kind of gone up a little bit, but also having to balance like homeschooling, which we're going to get to, and would you rather. LaLa, what have you learned about yourself?
I think definitely just patience, like patience across the board in life and family and career. We live in a world that's so fast paced, especially the kind of lives that we live. It's just you end one job, you're on to the next. And I'm super blessed and grateful for that. But at the same time, I'm learning to just slow it down, appreciate moments like Roz said, you know, just being with, I only have one kid, but being with my son and just taking it all in and just slowing myself down. Because if I move at my regular pace, I would be going crazy because there's nothing to do and nowhere to go right now. So I'm forcing myself to have the patience and just kind of take it day by day. That's my mom's favorite saying of like one day at a time. If I hear it one more time, I'm probably going to put my head through the wall. But it's really just what it is. All you can do is one day at a time and just be grateful for a new day and practice patience, and whatever's going to be is going to be.
Yeah, that's actually a great lesson. Everyone should also know that LaLa is the best person to Zoom with. She has a very unique background, so one day I hope you get to see that.
Maybe like a background, not like a background.
Like a virtual background. Yeah,
back there. That's there. That's totally.
I'll tell you later, but it's very good.
Virtual background I have ever seen.
Oh my God!
So somebody said the thing I've learned in quarantine is how many goddamn times can I run this dishwasher, which I love. All right, guys, you ready for some would you rather?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna start easy. Would you rather be a backup dancer for Beyonce or sing a duet with Justin Bieber?
Beyonce, no doubt.
Beyonce.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
I'd rather be a secretary
It's
for
only
Beyonce.
because I know I
do
can't
that.
sing.
Yeah.
I don't even want to attempt at singing. It's nothing. I love Justin Bieber. I just know I can't sing.
Wait, so I have a question. What if Beyonce asked all of you to sing with her?
Next, no.
Sure. For sure, yes. I just
That's not
yes.
Okay.
Whatever Beyonce asks you to do, you need to do it. It's just,
Roselyn, you can sing. Roselyn's an amazing singer. I cannot sing at all. Nor can I dance. Roselyn, you can also dance. LaLa, you can dance. I can't do it either. So
I'll be dancing and singing with Beyonce. I wouldn't be able to do it because I'll pass out. She wants it.
I feel like, you know, with Beyonce, though, you could lip sync because she's like singing enough for both of you. You'll be fine. All right, you ready? Next one, and then we're going to get, Poppy came up with a few, so they're good. But would you rather, after this is all done, go on vacation alone for 2 weeks where you can't bring your phone, or would you like to go on a cruise with 1,000 people?
alone.
Alone.
I think I'm going alone. And by the way, I hate being alone. So for me to say that is something different. But a cruise with 1,000 people, I don't think I can handle that right now.
No.
I'd rather be alone without my phone, drawing pictures in the sand and stuff. I'd rather
alone. Listen, I'll take alone. Nobody.
All right. I had a feeling every single mom would say that. They're like, please, you know, you won't have your phone with you, so it's just you.
I don't care.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Is anyone ever going to go on a cruise again after the coronavirus?
Yeah.
Likely, no.
I mean, that easy.
I don't think that's
a cruise?
alone.
No.
Now or a little time alone. That's
Okay, so here's one of Poppy's. Would you rather homeschool or flush your own head down the toilet?
Flush my head down the toilet.
Sam?
Flush her head on the toilet? No.
You know, I'm a deranged homeschooler, and my kids are like they're like regressing. So I'm gonna go with the toilet.
Okay.
I'd rather put my head in the toilet than have to homeschool. I'm being honest.
Okay.
Well, I would say this. I'd say homeschool only because remember, I only have one child. So at the end of the day, it's just one kid. He's 13. It is difficult, 7th grade work, but I get so crazy. I start Googling like fractions and this, and I become like this crazy person. Like, they're not going to beat me. I'm going to learn this. I got to learn I got to beat them. And I'm like in a crazy competition with the teachers and stuff. It's like a weird thing that's happening. So like, I enjoy it. It's like the highlight of my day.
You know what? The Caillou is the sweetest. My children are reluctant learners, and they yell at me, and they're mean. I just want to say that.
And they're mean. She's like, so that's why I'm in this sanitary. Okay. Would you rather road trip with Michelle Obama or go to the Supreme Court for one day with Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
Anything Michelle Obama, I'm in. I didn't even have to hear the rest of the sentence. Michelle Obama, count me in.
You're like, you want me
everything about that woman. Everything.
All the way.
All the way. Sam, do you feel the same way?
Yeah, I'm torn because, of course, it's hard to hear whatever comes after Michelle Obama. I didn't know what you were going to say that could even possibly cause me pause. But I'm a pretty massive fan of Ruth Bader Ginsburg also. So they're fantastic options.
Okay. All right. So would you rather co-write a book with any person of your choosing, and you get to pick who, or direct a film with any actor and who? Roselyn, let's start with you.
Ooh, I like that.
Direct a film with any actor, because if I'm writing a book, I don't want anybody involved.
Okay. Wait, who would you want to direct a film with? You get to pick any actor. Who would you pick?
To direct this actor? Oh shit, so many. You know what? I'm gonna think. I want to go medium level, but because I think she's insanely talented, and for whatever reason, I've always had a thing with this girl. I don't know if I like her. It's weird.
Are you guys hearing that audio?
Yeah.
Who's that coming from? Sam, is that? Try muting.
I'm on mute.
It's a gardener.
Oh, it's a gardener. Okay, cool.
No, it's not a gardener.
Okay.
It sounds like a blow, like a gardener blowing something, but it's not.
It's like it's a gardener. I was like, oh, of course it is. Poppy, how about you? Would you rather co-write a book or direct a film, and who would you pick?
I would co-write a book with Glennon Doyle, who I'm reading Untamed. Her book.
She's amazing.
I'm a little like, you want to talk about being in love, Roselyn? I'm in love with this woman. I am in love with her. Like,
she's just
before, and now I'm in love with Glennon because I'm reading Untamed. Mostly she would write the book, and I would just listen to her write it. But basically, directing actors. Being one myself, I wouldn't ever want to direct myself, so I don't want to wear that hat. LaLa and Roselyn, no. I would want to direct me. I would go for the book.
Okay, LaLa, how about you? Direct a film.
I would say direct a film. I don't know who the actor would be, but I'm on such a power trip these days. I just want to tell people what to do. So directing, I'm literally just because my whole life being on set, someone's telling me what to do. I would like to switch it and say, you know what, F you. Now you do what the F I say you gotta do, and just be in charge. That feels so great to me right now. So that's what I'm about.
Oh, I love that. All right. Would you guys rather be quarantined right now with Congress or be quarantined with your kids for 4 more months?
That's taking my kid. My kid is awesome. Like I said, I got one kid. He's awesome. He doesn't give me any problems. Now, Poppy's over there with 500 kids. It's a whole different.
Don't say Congress, girl. Don't say Congress.
Pops, you better not say Congress.
They don't wear masks, Poppy.
I'm gonna try it one day in my house. My daughter called me a drunk imposter this morning. She's like, "You're not my mother. You're a drunk imposter." I was like, "You know what?
Oh, that's good.
No, I pick my kids. I wouldn't spend any time with Congress. I would literally flush the kids. They're screaming.
Right, we have a few more minutes. Roselyn, I know you pick your kids, right?
Yes.
Not Congress. That's what I thought. All right. Let me see if I can take a few questions here because they just gave me the 1-minute warning. So, but guys, as we're doing this, think about our last question. I want to know just like kind of a piece of advice that you can leave the audience with. I feel like you're all facing different challenges right now. You're all creators. So what is one piece of advice that you can leave this audience with?
Okay.
It's a lot. It's a lot of pressure. I don't mean to do that.
Who's going first?
Poppy, you are.
That's
what you get for talking up first. That's what you get.
Everyone was like,
I learned to shut my mouth. Kind of, LaLa, you know, what your mom said of any variation of that, day by day, bird by bird, minute by minute, you know, it's scary. I would say don't get too far ahead. It's a version of what LaLa's mom is saying, because the anxiety and the what ifs can start to make you crazy, especially because we don't know. It's like we've been put in a timeout with no end, like, time on it. You know, it's like go to your room indefinitely. So I think really it is just trying to stay moment to moment, even if it's breathing through it, you know. And that's hard for me, for all of us three who are very busy driven kind of girls. Not getting too far ahead. Yeah, that would be my advice. Stay here now and just moment by moment.
Okay. Roselyn, you want to go next?
I think number one, be grateful. And we're all going through this insanity, but at the end of the day, we have it pretty easy compared to a lot of people. So be grateful.
That's true.
And something else that it was like a very simple thing, but a valuable lesson for me, because, you know, we like to complain, especially as artists, you know, and it's so unpredictable, the business nowadays, and we don't know what's going to happen, and, you know, we all want to work. And I was talking to a close friend of mine saying, like, this always happens to me. It's like, I have my short film, and I was going to go to festivals, and now the festivals are canceled, and I was making it all about me. And he was like, why are you being so selfish? Everybody's going through this. It's not the Roselyn show. You know what I mean? It's not about you right now. The world is suffering, you know? So whatever is happening to you is happening to everybody. The same project, to lose a project to somebody else, their health. You know what I mean? It's all in this collectively. So just be grateful for what you have.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, that's very good. And
That's
also
awesome.
that's constructive feedback. Wow. LaLa?
I would definitely just agree with everything Poppy and Raj just said. It's so important. And also just leave people with just the idea of staying safe and being safe. One thing about the coronavirus is it doesn't discriminate. It's not a white thing. It's not a black thing. It's not a female thing. It's not a male thing. Money can't get you out of the coronavirus. You know, that's not how it works. So I think a lot of times there's still this idea of it can't happen to me or it won't happen to me. And I see that, you know, with even friends or people that I talk to, it's like, no, that's not going to happen to me. And every day you're just hearing more stories, at least I am, of how it's getting closer to me, knowing people that have it, knowing people that passed away from it, knowing people that are in the hospital from it, and there's no rhyme or reason. So just taking those extra precautions, even now as things slowly start to open back up, just being precautious and careful, I think, is what I would leave everybody with.
Yeah. And that's great. And I want to end it on a fun question, just from what I've learned from you ladies in this happiest half hour. You guys like power and you love Michelle Obama. So would you rather be president of the United States or go on a vacation with Michelle Obama? LaLa, let's start with you.
I've already said anything with Michelle Obama. You don't even have to finish the sentence. I don't want to be president of anything during this time. It's just so crazy. And I'm not going to speak on our president because that's not what this platform is about. But I want to be on vacation with Mrs. Obama.
Michelle
If I
Obama,
start that conversation, we'll be on here for another 5 hours.
Roselyn?
Being Michelle Obama all the way. Yeah.
Oh, and Sam?
I don't think any rational people want to be president. That's our problem right now.
Oh, I would be president right now. And
But I need you in your current job, dude.
any function
I have no other head of video.
that would be
no, yeah, I'd have to leave my position to be president. But then I'd give all of you guys time with Michelle.
I would vote for you.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. LaLa, Poppy, Roselyn, Sam. This was so great. Thank you,
Awesome.
the whole BlogHer community. And Sam is going to...
Thank you for a great job recruiting some of the most amazing humans who are such a great energy to wrap up our amazing day on. And we're really fortunate to have people like you guys who are creating, who are who are sticking with it, who are talking to other women and other makers. You keep us all going, and we all are hitting walls maybe some days, and so it's really meaningful to all of our community. We so appreciate you all coming.